Hi, Teresa Paul, Avon executive leader. And I just want to talk really quick about, I laugh when I say this, some people, hopefully I'm not offending you, about the big FU, my favorite F word, FU, follow up, the big follow up. So we're building our sales, we're building our customer base, we're trying to grow a business here. And people are afraid of following up. The people don't want to be all salesy. They don't want to be like a pushy salesperson. But the follow-up is about reaching out. It's about sharing. It's about being, it's not pushy. It's about good customer service is what it is. So, but reaching out and following up isn't just about saying, hey, did you want to buy anything? I mean, it can be that short and simple, depending on your relationship with the customer. You can say, hey, I'm putting my order in this week. I just wanted to make sure, did you need anything out of the brochure I left you? I don't want you to miss out. But it's also about if you've given samples to a customer, if you shared some hand gels with them, or whatever product that you might have shared with them or talked about last time, follow up with them. Just send a text and say, hey, I wanted to know if you tried the sample of the skincare I left you. Did you like it? What did you think? I followed up with the customer the other day. I hadn't heard from her in a while. And I just sent her a text that said, I hope you and your family are okay. I haven't heard from you in a while. And she texted me back and she said, yeah, everything's fine. I hope you guys are good too. By the way, I need bonus size shower gel. So I didn't reach out to her to say, hey, what do you want to buy? I just checked on her to say, is everything okay? And she placed an order with me. So following up isn't just about like, what do you want? What can I order for you? It's about connecting and relationships with your customers and yourself. So how do you follow up with everyone? Well, I know we talked about handing out brochures, sharing samples, sharing your website and everything else. But what you need also so that you can follow up is contact information. So if you're out doing whatever you do, I like to share the brochures. I have a couple boxes over here, leftovers. Some of them are a little older. All my books have my contact information on them, the QR code, my email address, and everything else, my website. But a really good, simple, easy way to get contact information is to stick a Post-it on the front of your brochure. So when you're handing the book to somebody, you can say, hey, can I get your contact information so that I can follow up with you? Oh, people don't want to say that. So can I get your information so that I can make sure that you get future brochures from me? Or so that I can send you, sometimes it's just a text, can I get your number? I can text you a link to my website. Or can I get your email address so that I can make sure that you get some special promotion codes that I have to offer? Or whatever feels comfortable for you without feeling pushy. And sometimes it's really awkward when we first start doing this. So we got to like maybe just baby steps. But after you do it for a while, it's easy. You're feeling comfortable, and it's not so hard to ask for the contact information. Oh, we all carry our cell phones around with us. You can just say, hey, my number's on the back of the book here. Just text me your number so that I can text you a link to my website, or however you want to do it, whatever is comfortable for you, but get that contact information. You'll be able to follow up with the customer. And again, I said about sharing promotions. If you get the email address, you can put them in your address book in your web office, and they get marketing emails. And some people are like, oh, I don't want to get marketing emails. Listen, I get emails from Macy's and Staples and everybody else every single day. They go into my marketing folder. I check them out if I need anything. It's not a big deal. If they don't want emails from you, they can unsubscribe. But we can send promotions. We can create promotions for our customers on our websites. And if I want to give all my customers 10% off next week, I can do that. I can create a promotion that gets emailed to my customers. Or if I want to give them, sometimes Avon gives us free gifts that we can give our online customers. So if we get their email addresses, we can send them promotions. So that's a good way of, get contact information from people. I have people in my address book that maybe have been there for a couple of years that have never ordered from me. They get the promotions out of the blue. They'll just start placing orders with me. Maybe they had someone they were buying from, their next door neighbor or their niece or whatever, and then she's not selling anymore. And they're like, hey, wait, I know Teresa sells Avon because I get her marketing emails, and here they come buying from me again. So, so the follow-up, the the FU, the follow-up. It's really simple, but whether you text people, so even if you haven't given anybody a brochure, if you just sent out some texts to people that said, hey, I wanted to let you know that I'm selling Avon now. Here's a link to my website. Check it out. You can follow up with them. You can text them, like a few days later and say, did you check out my website? Did you see anything? Did you have any questions? Do you love the mascaras? I know that our Love at First Lash mascara is the best thing ever. Or let's talk about skincare, or hey, it's bug season. Who needs Skin So Soft or Bug Guard? So the follow-up is offering good customer service and not just saying, what do you want to buy? So that's it. That's really quick, my long version, my long version of the follow-up. But that's how we build our business. That's how we get the sales. Let me tell you my quick story, because when I first started, I was giving the same 10 brochures to the same 10 people every time. And I was getting customers, I was getting sales, but very little. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing so good with this, so I quit. But a little while later, I needed to earn some money and I needed to stay home with my kids. So I started again. And one of my neighbors was telling me she had just started after I quit because she still wanted her a new skincare. So she said, well, I might as well sell it because Teresa's not. But she told me she went to a sales meeting back in the day, and she was talking to a girl that just started too. And this girl was selling $400 a campaign. I said, how's she doing that? She said, well, she said she was giving out 40 brochures and she was calling everyone before she put her order in and saying, did you need anything out of the brochure I gave you? I was like, well, I can do that. So we started buying brochures, me and the neighbor, and we were buying them together. We were taking turns buying books so I could buy more than 10 brochures, because the more you buy, the cheaper they are. And when I was giving the books out, I was getting the people's information, and I started making my weekly. And this is back in the day before we had all the online stuff. I've been doing this a long time. And I would call them up and I'd say, hey, how you doing? How's your husband? How's the dog? Whatever, how the kids? I'm getting ready to put an order in. Was there anything you needed? I didn't want you to miss out. I grew to President's Club level that first year. My business has gone up, 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 up ever since. So I'm actually one of the top sellers in the country right now. Anyway, so, and it all has to do with being consistent, following up, being consistent, following up, lather, rinse, repeat. That's all. Goodbye. Talk to you soon.